This is a nice space. Talk show. This is a nice space. Talk show where she talks about things.
What is up, broskies? I'm gonna be talking for a good 5 to 10 minutes. You don't want to hear that? Click off. I want to become a stoic. The endurance of pain or hardship without the display of feelings and without complaints. I want to learn how to do that because I am tired of talking to people and I start to tear up or cry, or if I'm really, really frustrated and I start tearing up and they're just like, ah ha ha, you little bitch. And it's like, nah, man. So I want to read Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. Marcus was a Roman emperor from March 8th, 161 to March 17, 180, and a Stoic philosopher. So even though he was a emperor, he was also a philosopher who was a Stoic. He felt pain, hardship. Basically, he didn't show his emotions, and I want to learn how to do that. Next topic. So, recently, California was like, you make my earthquake on July 5th, 11:19 p.m. I know it happened a little earlier, but I think that was the last earthquake that happened that day. The magnitude was 7.1. It affected California and Mexico, actually, and I didn't know that. It was 18 kilometers from Ridgecrest, California, USA. I hope that everyone in California is okay. I hope that their houses are not that destroyed. I heard that the earthquakes weren't as bad. It was more of like it was shaking and people were scared and it was like, earthquake. I hope everyone's safe. And just wanted to quickly talk about that. Excuse me. Next, I can taste the noodles I ate. Next topic. Belle Delphine. I think she originally gained popularity from doing, hold on, this face. Oh, I'm gonna hate this. Oh, I have a hole in my mouth. And then she posted a video on TikTok. Copying? She recreated a video on TikTok of Hit or Miss. I guess Never Miss Han. Now she's on Pornhub. I heard about this on Instagram. And I was like, nah. No. That's fake. So, of course, curious Sanaya went on Pornhub and looked it up. I'm gonna read you some of the titles. Belle Delphine plays with her pussy. Belle Delphine gets double penetrated. Belle Delphine gets huge load blown on her. You know, Pornhub videos, next to the views, it has a thumbs up and thumbs down. Those three that I just named, for example, all are thumbs down. What? Did she masturbate wrong? What happened? This is not YouTube where kids are gonna watch it and be like, I'm gonna subscribe because she shook up a bottle of Coca-Cola. No. You can't just do that. You can't just tease people like that. I mean, I don't care because I don't watch porn. But, come on, man. Like, that's worse than Trisha Paytas' video because Trisha Paytas, her other video that she posted was mukbang and she was naked. Okay, I mean, at least I know what I'm gonna watch. I didn't watch it. No, I clicked on it just to like, I was curious. She has 5,000 thumbs up. Okay, not that bad. Compared to 10,000 thumbs down. You see, that's kind of bad because I was just in the middle and it's like, that's really bad. Maybe you shouldn't clickbait people. That's kind of freaking not funky fresh. Okay, now we're talking about porn. So Trump wants to start a war with Iraq. And that is so dumb, but so smart. Let me explain before people from Iraq watch this and they're like, well, you're gonna be the first one to die now. When you go to war, you cannot change presidents. So meaning, if he starts a war, and we're in war, he's gonna be our president for another 4 years. And I say that's a little smart because if he's scared of not getting reelected, and he's like, well, fudge, I'm gonna start a war, so now I have to be your president. Now, I say that's smart as in, you know, okay, I get your thinking, but that is so dumb. Thinking of the bigger picture, when you think of the bigger picture, that is dumb because now you're about to start a whole war so you can get reelected. There are so many things wrong with him getting reelected. First of all, if he gets reelected, how will Kanye West become president?
I have decided in 2020 to run for president.
Second of all, he got elected. He said the dumb shit that he has said. And people came out the closet. Not for homosexuality, not for gender identity, not for any of that. They came out the closet of being racist. Maybe it's because I was a little younger when he was reelected. Not reelected, when he was elected. And I didn't really realize some of the big major problems that was going on in the world, such as racism. I always knew that it existed, but I never felt as if I walk into a Dunkin' Donuts, people were staring at me because of my curly hair. I was in 42nd Street before I left DR. No, it was a few months back. But there was a whole bunch of people, there was a whole bunch of white teenage boys and maybe like a little older men with MAGA hats. I think they were tourists because they were watching those like tourist shows where they're like, oh, we're gonna get a whole bunch of people together and we're gonna jump over them, and then they take out people and they jump over like 3. When I look to my left, I see a whole bunch of people with MAGA hats, and I was kind of scared because it was back then it was recent when I think his name is Jesse from Empire was attacked for being gay, and it was by people like who supported Trump. And after that, I started hearing about, you know, people who also supported Trump and did not like, who were homophobic, transphobic. They were bothering minorities and people of color just because they were a shade darker from them. They were wearing MAGA hats. The video that I saw. So when I saw all of them grouped together, I got a little scared and I was like, okay guys, let's just go to Forever 21. If we get in a war with Iraq, it will be such a setback. That rhymed! It will be it will be World War III. Because America, United States, is going to get in a war with Iraq. Then what's probably gonna happen is, I'm gonna put it in like people terms, if that makes sense. If this is how like world wars work in my head, I am in a war with Jessica, and Samantha comes in the Samantha comes in the war for Jessica, helping Jessica against me. And I look at it and I'm like, well, I'm gonna bring in Carlos because you brought in them. And then whoever probably doesn't like Carlos is gonna get in it and be like, well, fuck you both. And then whoever doesn't like the person who doesn't like Carlos is gonna get in it. And so on and so forth. And that's what I'm afraid of. And I'm probably wrong because I did not pay much attention in history. I feel like Donald Trump is literally, when he says make America great again, he's saying, I want us to go back to the 1800s where there were slaves and wars and segregation. And I'm probably not even saying anything too special. Like, I'm probably saying things that everyone thinks, but whatever. Oh, it's 11/11. Make a wish.
Bye.